experience that they also do not need to wear headgear now. So in the Muay Thai world, it is progressed and it does stagger in terms of what you're able to do, what you're able to throw, and how much protective gear you have to wear.
Yeah, they go through classes, so it's like Class A is the most basic one, pretty novices, then you get the Class B, and then these ladies are already Class C, you know, so that's just based on the experience that they have, and they allow them a little bit more liberty with the rules. So.
And it's beautiful clinch work on both sides, throwing and landing knees. Each lady is trying to work angles and rotating in the process, landing knees in the process. A little bit of damage off of the break there by Komoczi.
Yeah, beautiful elbow by Komoczi there.
Lead teep there from Walgren. Walgren's gone to the well a couple of times for the spinning attack.
Yeah, she likes that. I feel like Komoczi's doing a really good job here on the clinch. I feel like she's getting the better of it. I'd like to see her use that.
Those left knees are finding their mark from Komoczi, though. She's landed about 3 of them square right to the rib and solar plexus of Walgren.
Yeah, super nice. I'd like to see her keep going to the well with that. But is Walgren... So it's Walgren the one insistent on keep crashing on the elbow. I don't really understand that because I feel like Komoczi's the one getting the best out of it.
Certainly, and when they are standing free, you see Komoczi with a bit of the high guard, traditional Thai stance, real heavy on the rear leg, light on the lead leg, and just reacting and flowing off the board. Hey, that right knee to the body.
There it is. There it is.
We have our first knockdown of the contest so far.
Yeah, and if you saw the last fight, I mean, there's what started the lead up to the finish, you know, so...
If I'm Amanda Komoczi, I'm going right back to the well.
Yeah, 100%. Just keep attacking that body. Doesn't just have to be knees, but
and there she goes again.
Yeah.
Smart. That is great fight IQ.
Super
That's what
smart.
having double-digit fights looks like. You know that you have your opponent on the ropes. They're in deep, dark waters. Make them fear the Reaper.
Yeah. But again, I'd like to mix up that what weapons I used to get to that target a little bit, because now Walgren is she knows she's gonna seek out that knee. So start mixing up. Use your teeth, use your hands a little bit. Mix up the weapons they use to get to that target.
But Walgren does seem to be the one initiating the clinch in a lot of these exchanges. If she does find herself in that clinch, how can she get away from the damage that those knees are inflicting?
One of the things that will be affecting Komoczi's balance, so looking to trip and that kind of stuff. But if I was her, I would try to avoid the clinch at all costs at this point.
I could not agree with you more, but again, just based off of what we saw, she kept on being the one to initiate the clinch sequence, which is not advisable. Hopefully her corner is telling her, like, hey, stay at range right now.
That's what I would tell. I would tell do not keep crashing into the clinch. But yeah, if she does get there again, then I would just look to a balancer, because she can't throw knees if she's off balance.
Correct.
And then use your elbows too, like start attacking with your own elbows. Like if you're gonna get in the clinch, find your own offense of it. Don't just let her lead.
Catch and return right there from Amanda Komoczi. We are seeing Morgan throw from distance. Yeah, see, Morgan's crashing right there, and she let Amanda get right exactly where she wanted. And a girl as strong as Amanda is, like I say, don't let the size fool you or the stature fool you. This girl is a strong female who is constantly putting in the work in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, she comes from a family of strength athletes, you know, so do you really want to play the clinch, which is such a physical game with her, you know?
Certainly, and she keeps on landing knees to the body. Even some of them are just touches. They're not full commit, but they're still constantly presenting that threat.
If I was her, though, I would like to see her elbow a little bit more, take Walgren's head away from the knees.
Absolutely.
That was a nice head kick. See, she keeps crashing. I think that's just not really what you want to do in this situation.
Agreed. And she's doing so with her head down.
Yeah.
Walgren is, as she's entering these exchanges, rather than, if you are going to go in and find yourself in these clinch opportunities, you should be aware of what your entry is and where you're coming from. Good elbow right there from Amanda Komoczi.
Yeah, and sometimes you want to go in with a weapon, you know? Like a lot of times I like to, for example, use my hook and hook behind their head so I can enter the clinch. She's just going straight forward and trying to grab it.
Exactly, and at times leading with her head.
And a lot of times leading with her head, exactly. Nice elbows.
But Walgren returns with 2 right hands.
Nice elbows.
Walgren with the flurry. Slip real quick from Komoczi. Short time in the round. love seeing her offer with that high kick off the break, though. I mean, I feel like it's so underutilized doing damage off the break with some of these young fighters. When we see fighters who understand that concept, sometimes that damage that they're able to do is exactly as intended, and it's devastating.
Yeah, man, people are not expecting that, and a lot of times when you exit the clinch, you get off balance. So, striking on the exit is such a huge weapon.
Certainly. And that high kick missed just by a fraction.
Yeah, yeah.
Might have clipped toes, but that was it.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, as an experienced fighter, you start seeing that, you know, you're getting closer and closer. Like, even if you miss, all missing is intel. Now I know what I need to do to get closer to that target.
Certainly. Now as we approach our final round, our final 120 seconds of this bout in the co-main event, what are you expecting to see in this final frame? Do you see Morgan Walgren go for broke here, Rafa?
I mean, I would like to see her go for broke. Again, I do not want to see her crash into the clinch if I'm in her corner. Exactly what she's doing right now, that's exactly what I'd keep doing.
Staying at range and throwing those long tools.
Yeah, and throwing those elbows when she gets in mid-range.
Be a little bit of a bull right. Hey, that right hook right there, that connected with Komoczi.
Yeah, that was nice. But she's doing great work outside of range, and then she crashes into the clinch and is not really working out for her, you know?
Exactly. And Komoczi needs to get herself out of this clinch, though, too. She needs to rotate and get herself away from the back, or get her back off of the ropes, if you will, and out of the corner, because Walgren could be the one who starts to go to work here now.
Yeah, 100%.
Walgren is a little bit taller, so if she can weigh down on her, that definitely makes Amanda be in a compromised position.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice kick. Usually Komoczi be really creative here in the clinch, you know, like she's throwing kicks, even though a lot of people wouldn't throw kicks there.
Pretty crazy hip mobility to be able to turn the hips and get the shin through on a kick from that tight of quarters.
100%. Oh, yeah, there's that head kick. Oh, yeah.
Spinning back elbow return from the tomahawk from Walgren. Elbow opportunity is there for Komoczi if she wants it on the left side.
Yeah, that knee opportunity was there last
Me too, yep. Especially when she gets that head off to one side. Either fighter, when they get the head off to one side with the frame, with both arms on one side, folks, that leaves the opening for an elbow from that lead arm, or it leads for the knee or the kick if they were to break off with the damage.
100%. But see, again, I think there's a mistake by Walgren. I would separate and then try to find some hard hooks or just hands from there.
Agreed. I think that it was in that situation, because she allowed herself to crash, she eliminated her best threat at maybe winning this fight.
I agree with you. And really, I still think she might have taken that third round. That was pretty close, but I think she might have taken it. But I would have liked to see her stay at range.
Third round, I think that you could make a strong case for Morgan Walgren. Overall, as far as the entirety of the contest, also with the knockdown considered, I think that Amanda Komoczi walks away with her hand raised today. But as we've said all day, folks, we've had some tight fights. Yeah. I am glad that I am not the one who has to judge, and my opinion, nor Rafa's opinion, matters when it comes to the official decision. All that matters is our 3 cage-side officials.
But I'm with you. I do think Komoczi won the first 2 pretty handily, and she still might have won the third as well. So yes. I think Komoci's gonna walk out with this one.
And factoring in the knockdown, you know, there's an additional point differential right there. So
that's huge. Yeah,
that's huge. And as we await our official decision.
Are you ready? By unanimous decision, out of the red corner,